Vedanta Siddhante Gocharam Tamagocharam Govindam Paramanandam Sadgurum Pranatosmiham. Okay, read now verse number 412, please. Sarvopadi vinirmuktam Satchidanandamadvayam Bhavayatmanamatmastham Nabhuya kalpasedhvane Sarvopadi vinirmuktam Satchidanandamadvayam Bhavayatmanamatmastham Nabhuya kalpate dhvane. Right, as I telling you, these verses, you remember, certain ideas, certain words, which reminds you of yourself. It's just like in our day-to-day life, we do see that. When you visit a friend, and then with all love and affection, they give you a gift. Not that you had gone there for a gift, but they give you a gift. Why? Remember. You shall remember your trip to this place, the places we have visited, the time we spent together. When you look at this gift, you will remember. In marriages, they exchange rings, exchange, necklace, or exchange something. Why? Because when you see that, you remember, oh, married to this man or woman. When a dignitary visiting a place, you ask them to plant a tree. So when you look at that particular tree, you remember, oh, this man had visited. These are like symbols, a little reminders. When you see that, immediately takes you back in time when the person was existing, the place you visited, the occasion that on which the tree was planted. Same thing also when you remember a verse which reminds you of yourself. So again and again, when you see it, that becomes the moment you remember it, you go back to yourself. That is why mantra. Mantra diksha is that. A teacher initiates a student with a mantra. Don't make it too esoteric or some type of mysterious thing. Here every day we are doing the mantra diksha, initiation into the absolute through these Upanishads, through these ideas, through these thoughts. So whichever one you like, you pick it up, where you must see the meaning. So many descriptions are there. You like Niravadi Gaganabham. Avadi means end. Niravadi. Endless. Gaganabham, like space. Endless expanse. Nistaranga Jalarasi Nischalam. Mass of ocean, the massive water presence, nistaranga, free from any waves of any kind. Nishkalam, nirvikalpam, Niriham. One word. Is something effortless, free from modification. Shivoham, Shivoham, which is auspiciousness, deathless. So these words are like little reminders. Whichever touches you, which word is the best? Whichever reminds you. Certain words which you like, when you say that, it reminds you of yourself. You remember. So, you make certain words for yourself, you make certain words very familiar. That is what mantra is, like somebody, Krishna Krishna, Rama Rama, Narayana Narayana, Shiva Shiva, Hari Hari, Mother Mother, Rama. You say, whatever you say, Ishvara. Whichever word, it just not should be a fashion to talk about, not to impress somebody. Something which you see, that is your mantra. Like when you are talking to people, between the two, especially when you are living like a couple, children are there, and you are friends, maybe you have gone to a place for a party, and then you have talked to each other before you go to the party. When it has become too boring and too much of time, so I just scratch my head 2-3 times. You will know, ready to go. So you just do some scratching. People say, they don't understand. We are just scratching your head, but your wife knows. Your husband knows. Time to go. All right, move. That is your mantra. Understand? So you make it for yourself. Same thing, a form. A mantra can be, a reminder can be in the form of a word, a name, or a statue, a form. Whichever reminds you. That is why a word also is an idol. It reminds you of the ideal. A name, a book, a practice, anything. Whenever I sit down straight and close my eyes, that's the posture which is associated with my being myself. So when I sit down, close my eyes. That is why they say, your japa mala, the mala you are doing it, don't give it to somebody else. Because when you hold it, you are with yourself. And your asanas which you are using for sitting down for meditation, don't use it for eating food or lying down or somebody taking it. No, because it's so much association. When you take that asana, your body is in a mood. Your mind is in a mood now because you are going to do asana. So put it down, sit down, oof. A person who is too critical, he may say, oh, these are all psychological props. Yes, we need it, don't worry. In the beginning stages, somebody may need it. Until 24 hours, 365 days, anywhere, any time, any place, any word is good enough. But still, you continue with your favorite words, thoughts, books. Nothing wrong in that. Please understand, the words that you use is not to show off your scholarship, is not to impress somebody, but to remind you about yourself. So when you do that, you can loudly chant, slowly, mentally, anytime, anywhere. But ultimately, you are being yourself, so that you don't get affected by anything. And that's what this is. Sarva-upadhi vinirmuktam satchidanandam advayam. Sarva upadhi vinirmuktam. Who you are, this Brahmapurna Samadho, what you see in yourself, is something sarva upadhi vinirmukta, free from all the upadhis, all the adjuncts. Whether it is what all you have, no more you take yourself to be who you are. Who you are is one. What you have, millions. How sweet, eh? Who you are, one without a second. And everybody is the same. What you have, millions of identities. So play your game. How rich you are. Are you getting that point, please? How rich you are. The very fact your happiness itself, you are the richest man in the world. Who is the richest man? Who has no wants? I don't lack. I don't want. I don't lack. I don't have a need. I am fulfilled. Brahma Purnam Samadho. Happy, contented with myself. The kings will envy you. The person who has billions and trillions will be still looking for happiness, whereas you are already happy with yourself, you have as well gained everything. But therefore you are not proud. A billionaire may be proud because you have billions which others don't have. But you can't say, I am happy which others don't have. That is not true. When I am happy, others are as well the same happiness, the joy. And when you are a teacher like this, cuckoo sings, strikes. Happy with yourself. Understand, preoccupied mind will never enjoy anything in life. A preoccupied mind, already a load you are carrying. There is no freedom anymore, even to catch the new experiences. It's like a person whose tongue is burnt. Your tongue is scalded because you took a hot cup of coffee. You cannot taste it for the next few days. When you are preoccupied, anger, hatred, jealousy, repentance, misery, pain, of Ishvara. How many people are preoccupied with so many things? My son is not married, my daughter is not okay, my husband is a crook, my wife is, oh God, I don't know what to do. My father is like that, my mother is like that, my friend is like that. Million reasons people have. So when you are preoccupied, you carry your misery with you everywhere. Nothing excites you anymore. It is just like your physical body. Think, when your physical body is wounded, even a person who, listen, when your body is wounded, even a person who touches you with love and affection, but you say, oh, don't touch me. Why? Because you are wounded. Same thing mentally. If mentally you are wounded, whoever says whatever, you will misunderstand. When you are not well, you are feverish, the spring breeze also becomes painful. When your body is wounded, anybody's appreciation also is painful because it touches it off. When you are preoccupied, miserable, angry, upset, some misunderstanding, some type of ideas in your head, you have got a total mistrust on somebody, you hate somebody inside your head. Even if he comes and tells you the best thing, the fool trying to do something, I know. You will not believe the person anymore. Why? There is a huge distrust. It's like a cloud overcasting the sky. Please see for yourself. Do you want to live a life like that? Or you be like the clear sky of consciousness. Even when the clouds are there, they are suspended in you. They don't negate you. So, sarva upadhi vinirmukta, free from everything. Please see how nice it is. Which one is more important? Your feet or your 1,000 pairs of shoes? Simple example. Which one is more important, your hands or 1,000 gloves? Which one is important, your head or 10,000 hats? Ascot, British horse race, people come with ooh type of hats now, right? So if they say, you want a hat or you want to give your head? Which one is more important? Your eyes or 1,000 pairs of goggles, cool glasses? Which one you like? Which one is more important, your face or masks? Your body or the dresses? Take any example you like. Take any example you like. Please understand. You want the bridal dress or the bride? Huh? Which one you want? You want the groom or the dress? Come on. You go to a beautiful restaurant. You want the dressings on the food. 2 pieces of, but 20 pieces of flowers and petals and the twigs and... No, please see. This is like that, a beautiful arrangement. The most precious thing, consciousness. Like when you go into the diamond shop, especially India, I don't know other countries. When you go to India into a diamond jewelry shop, gold ornaments are strewn in front of the desk, no problem. If you ask for the diamond, wait. First he shall see you, he has to, he will make an estimation of yourself to you, measure you up. The fellow is really or simply asking, can you purchase a simply diamond? We can't show you. So first you see that you have a big bag and you can show him some powerful dollar or money or card. And the person will say, okay, we'll bring. And then he'll go into the room, bring out a box, open the box, another box, open the box, another box. Then there will be a pink paper, red paper, yellow paper. Lastly, solitaire. 500,000, 5 million. Can you say, I want the papers? Will he say, you want the papers? No, you want the diamond, not the wrappers. Then how come in life we have been lost in the wrappers? Body is a wrapper, mind is a thought, every thought is a wrapper. Are you getting that? The most precious thing is yourself. Awareness, all the time existing. But today, wrapper competition. Wrappers competition in the world. What type of body you have, what type of car you have, what type of masks you have, what type of house you have, what type of jobs you have. So people relate to each other, marry each other, relate to each other, live with each other, not for their sake, but for the sake of the wrapping. Nice house. It's just like the birds. The bird puts up a nest, the female bird has to go and inspect. Good, it will get in. No good, get out. So you impress other people. Come and see my house. Meaning, if you marry me, this is the house you shall live in. Show off with the car. Why? If you are with me, this is the car you will ride with me. Show up with the yacht. If you marry me, you will be in this yacht. If you marry me, you shall be with this, that. You understand? Wrappings. You accept with being with yourself, you shall be with everything. Come on. Distraction. Are you getting that? Please. That is where the person suffers. Because soon in time, the time itself changes everything, ages everything. Wrappings, masks, coverings grow old. That is the time you feel threatened. I am no more wanted. Or the fellow is tired of something, looks for a new wrapping, new mask, new things. Then relationship break down. Oh, after 30 years of marriage, they separated. After 20 years of living together, they went away in their own ways. Yes. What happens? Wrappings are no more interesting. You give up one for the other. The other one who takes you will give you up for the another. Because you are growing old too. Understand. Life changes. Body goes on changing. Situations, please. So one who sees Nitya Mukta, eternally free, Sarva Upadhi Vinirmukta. Abba, now you have more the wrappings, more the mask, the richer you are. The richer you are. Why? Because so many things. Which way you are going to appear? I don't know. Which dress you are going to choose? Look, I am the most handsome man in the world. I am the most beautiful woman in the world. Doesn't matter in what dress I go. I am the happiest man in the world. Doesn't matter what is my role. Confidence, embodiment of confidence. In whichever form you go, whatever you say, whatever you do, in that is the beauty of the Absolute. Nothing touches you. If you are impressing somebody with your words, with your dress, with your possessions, you shall feel threatened. Because there will be a competition. Who has the better dress? Miss Universe means what? Competition among the dresses, right? Competition among the bodies. Mr. Universe, Miss Universe. There is competition, there is comparison. Whereas in Absolute, incomparable. Everybody is wonderful. So you don't have a sense of being second rate, third rate, B grade, C grade, E grade. No, everybody is A grade. Absolute grade. A grade, huh? Understand? Everybody is A grade. But then what you have goes on changing. Live with it for some time. It comes like prarabdham. So sarvopadi vinirmukta satchidananda muddham. So seeing yourself which is free from all modifications, objects as well as the thoughts, which is Sat Chit Anandam Advayam, one without a second, ever existent, blissful. Bhavaya Atmanam Atmastham Bhavaya. Atmanam, yourself, Atmastham Atmanit Ishtati, abiding in yourself, be that. Nabhuya kalpase dhvane. Adhvanena bhuya eva kalpase. Adhvane, in this path of life, you shall not return again. There shall be no rebirth. Because you are birthless, ajaha, unborn, there is no question of your being born again. If you are born only, you shall be reborn. I am not even born, so where is the question of reborn? I am not dying, so where is the question of being born? Ajo nitya, unborn, deathless existence, awareness. What is born is your body. What is born is your thought. You are no more born again. Understand? You are no more born again. You are with yourself. Listen, if you are born again unto a name, unto a dress, unto a job, unto a faith, unto some type of God or some type of something, again you shall be tired. When you are born unto yourself, meaning you return to yourself. Language is like that. When you recognize you are yourself, no more you are born into any new identity. Thereafter you play with all your identities. For some time you take up a role, but you don't get affected by it. It shall come later on. Please see this. Read that. Chayeva pumsa paridrushyamanam Abhasarupena phalanubhutyam Sariramarat sabavan nirastam Punarna sandhatta idam mahatma Chayeva pumsa paridrushyamanam Abhasarupena phalanubhutyam Sariramarat sabavas nirastam Punarna sandhatta idam mahatma. So, when you thus see yourself free from every upadhi, there is no question of your being dead. Listen. As when you are not born with the body, you are not dead with the body. The body is born, body is growing, body passes. And body has no sense of birth, growth, disease, decay, death. Not knowing, I was jumping into the body and say, I am born, I am growing, I am diseased, I am decaying, I am dying. But now you know, body is doing. Because this is just like following me. Chayeva pumsa paridrushyamana pumsa chayeva. Like the man when is walking, the shadow continues to follow. Your shadow goes with you wherever you go. But do you make room for your shadow? A truck is coming, you know. Oh. When you are going, suppose a truck goes over your shadow. Oh. No. Hey, my shadow is falling in the gutter, you know. What happens to the shadow doesn't touch the body. Body is the shadow of the consciousness that you are. Thought is the shadow of the consciousness that you are. The absolute I, always existing. Relative I's are extensions. It's like roles are millions. When the role is dying, the actor is not dying. On the stage, the role dies. Actor gets up and comes out. Right? On the stage, role dies. The actor, the moment the screen drops, the fellow gets up and goes, you know. Sometimes they make a mistake. Before the screen gets up, the fellow is getting up. So everybody starts clapping. In school drama, you see this. He is supposed to be, he is Rana Pratap, or he is playing the role of some big hero. So he is now killed. So he is lying down. So the fellow, the moment he is dead, immediately the screen should follow. But the fellow, he has to drop the screen, he has gone for some drink. Or 1 minute he is delayed. Then this fellow looks and he thinks it must have fallen and gets up. And when he gets up, so everybody starts clapping. He looks at everybody, again lies down. Right? You are supposed to be dead. No, the role is dead. The actor comes up. Please understand. That is why when you are, even a relationship, please, the father goes, son in me goes. Mother goes, son or daughter me in goes. Dies. But I am still there. The husband goes, wife in me dies. The wife goes, husband in me goes. The friend goes, the friend in me goes. But I am there. But what happens to people? One role is gone, the entire personality is devastated. You understand how it is? One role drops out, the entire personality is devastated. That is where you sit down with a huge load on your head. One problem, what happens? Food is there, house is there, job is there, security is there, everything is there, but she is gone. All other roles mean nothing to people. Everything is there, he is not there. So in a beautiful house, surrounded by all the comforts, endowed with all the facilities, conveniences, the person is miserable. Why? There is a dream. There is an overpowering thought. Just think, please. It's a role. Don't take the role to be yourself. It's not an injunction. It's a vision. It's an understanding. If you do it, if you lose sight of yourself in a role, you shall suffer the limitation of the roles. So, chayeva pumsa paridrushyamana. So all these roles are like chaya, like a shadow, it passes on. Abhasa rupena phala anubhutya. Abhasa rupena, like an appearance. Phala anubhuti, karma phala. Because of your purva janma karma. If your past actions, not only the body, the type of body is taken, even the diseases come sometimes because of that. Don't say I'm a fatalist. Diseases come because of the, what is that? The bugs, germs and virus. How can we say disease come because of the prarabdham? Okay, you don't drink anything. You are a non-smoker. How come you get lungs cancer? Non-alcoholic cirrhosis of liver. There is no reason for you to get it, but you get it. The fellow never drinks, liver is finished. Something else happens. Of course, there are certain reasons, but understand. For always there is a karma, because of which the phala comes. What is the karma for the, is it, listen, what is the, when you get cholera, what is the karma? Bad water. If you drink it, later on you say that, you had a real loose motion diarrhea. What happened? 2 days back, there was vadai in the market. That's what. That is karma. Phala is coming. Bad glass of water in the road. A very well-known actor today came in the newspaper in Scotland, in Scottish Height. He had gone searching for mushroom. Poor thing picked up some mushroom, but which happened to be poisonous. Now totally sick. Karma. So body also. Many, same thing also in happenings in life. When you don't have the immediate reason in this life, you look back to the last life. Okay? Just like when your stomach is upset, now at 12 o'clock or 2 o'clock, after 2 o'clock your stomach is upset. So when you try to find the reason, do you look into the future or look into the past? My stomach is upset, so what am I going to eat day after tomorrow? What type of reasoning is that? What am I going to eat day after tomorrow because of which my stomach is upset? You must be, a real fool, not mad man. You don't understand. Immediately look back. Stomach is upset. What did I eat for the lunch? Hey, lunch was good. Then you go back. Breakfast? That was okay. Dinner? You catch the culprit. Old, oily, fried nonsense. You catch it. In this life, you have not done anything to suffer what you are suffering. If there is no obvious reason in this life, you go back to last lives. That is why karma. Body is also karma phala. Whatever it is a mask, a drushya, an appearance, a upadhi. And you are free from the upadhi. Sariramarat shavavat nirastam. Shavavat nirastam. The sariram tyaktam. It is something give up. How? Like shavavat is like a dead body. Why he is talking so much into sarira? Because two things really affect you in life. Two levels. One is obsession with your body, obsession with your thought. Of course, obsession with the object, body and the physical world, and obsession with your thought. What else you can be affected by? Come on. Huh? What is bothering you? Listen carefully. What is bothering you? It can be only at three levels. Either the object outside, or your body, or your thought. What else? What else? Just three sources. Either of the, some of the, what is affecting you? Some object or other. Some person or the other. A living object or a non-living object outside. Or your own body. Or your thoughts. Now you say, these are all shava, like dead bodies. Meaning, by itself, it cannot impact, it cannot affect, until you identify. Will you see that correctly? That is why sit down. Why do you withdraw yourself from everything? Just to see this. Withdraw and see, does it really affect you? Most of the time you drag everything onto yourself. That is why when you are unconscious, restless, agitated, you lose yourself in the thought process. Before you know what is happening, already you are disturbed by the thought. And therefore the object of thought appears very disturbing, distracting. Understand? But you withdraw onto yourself. Then everything is. So, please appreciate. When you know yourself, you don't learn to hate the world, you learn to love the world. You don't hate your body, you don't hate the things. Because you know for some time it is existing. Look, when a person is existing for some time, somebody has come to your house for some time, you give him the best treatment, right? That is why prenuptial, before you marriage, premarital. When premarital relationship, that is where you, before you marry at the wooing stage, when you are, courtship time, the best. Why? The person gets the best. Because I am here only with you for 1 hour, no? 1 hour for the movie, 1 hour for the breakfast, or 1 hour for a dinner for 2-3 hours. Therefore, best. When you permanently move in, different treatment. When you visit the place, you get one treatment. When you want to settle down in a place, you get a different treatment. Are you getting that point, please? And in your life, all of us, in our lives, we are all visitors to different type of roles. Even if 20 years you stay in a role, a visitor, why? It will come to an end. Can you maintain that awareness? Like a person was living in a cave. Some people are visiting him. They asked him, they saw this man is sitting down, all living there, all austerity. Then asked him, where are your beds? The man asked the visitors, where are your beds? Hey, we are all visiting. Yeah, I too also visiting. I am visiting through life. Why shall I pick up so many things? So because of that, don't say that poverty is wonderful. No. You can pick up everything, but you don't have to get stuck on everything. For everything there is a story. Understand the point. That is why you have to know how to handle the stories. Because for denial there is a story. For indulgence also there is a story. For everything there is a story. So because he is living in simplicity, he says, I am only traveling. So immediately a person can idea. Suppose he wants to impress you on austerity, he shall give you this story. See that man? Life is you are traveling, so you just travel. Why should you have anything in life? No. Another story you want to hear? A man was traveling on a lonely stretch of land. He comes across, goes to almost like near a desert-like place, and he sees very ostentatious arrangement, opulent, rich, tent, silken clothes, very costly fabric tent, and also the pegs are on the gold. Oh. He found out the person, a prince. So he goes and tells him, how can you live like that? Life is like a fleeting shadow. A drop of water on the top of the grass, any time it can fall, it can go. How can you do that? You should spend your time going to pilgrimage. That is something substantial. That is something meaningful. And the prince listens to this and is very impressed, thinks over, and he says, you are right. I must spend some time. Your statements come like a fresh breeze to me. We shall go on a pilgrimage. Let's go. And he starts. Then immediately the man cannot believe. He said, are you serious? Do you really want to go? He said, yes. It is the best thing to do. Let's move. And he moves. Then the man says, oh, wait, let me get my little cloak and a rag, which is like a small cloak for the holy man. The prince looks with a little smile and sadness and he says, I'm just ready to go. Why are you looking for that? The man was surprised. He said, true. Then he asked the prince, how do you manage to get out just like that? Leaving behind your servants, your tents, your wealth, your followers. Immediately you are leaving. How do you manage that? Then he smiles and says, these golden pegs, these sticks which are stuck to the ground, are stuck to the ground and not onto our hearts. So you may live in luxury, but you are not lost in luxury. Are you getting that? You are living in luxury, surrounded by all luxurious objects, but you are not lost in luxury. So which one you want? Not to have anything or to have everything and not to be lost in them? Which story is good for you? Which one? You decide. Because both type of things will be there in life. I'm happy without anything. I'm happy with everything. Everything is gone, still I'm happy. There is nothing, still I'm happy. Always the happiness, yourself. Therefore, Chayavat. So this body also is existing, beautiful, I take care of it. Your body, if you don't take care, who will take care? Your body, your mind, your things, take care. But you don't depend upon those things for your happiness. Punarna sandhattaiva atma. So, sarira, savavast nirastam, like a dead body. I mean, you have given up. It's not that you are neglecting it, because please understand, if indulging is an identification, negating also is another identification. I am the body, bondage. I am not the body also, bondage. Because who I am doesn't have to say I am not the body or I am the body. I am the body is a bondage. Even I am the Brahman also is a bondage. If you take that words to be yourself, that is why two thoughts. I am the body, I am the truth. So two thoughts are there. So if your comfort is at the level of the thought, when one thought comes, the other thought goes. So with one thought, you are happy, with another thought, you are unhappy. That is why many people say that, I understand, but it's not working for me. Why? Because you don't see the wordless, nameless being that you are. You don't have to say I, think I, to be yourself. Understand that. Read. Satata vimala bodha ananda rupam sametye tyaja jada mala rupam upadhimetam sudure atha punarapi naishe smariyatam vantavastu smarana vishaya bhutam kalpate kuschanaye satata bimala bodha ananda rupam sametye tyaja jadamala rupa upadhi metam sudure atha punarapi naishe smaryatam vantavastu smarana vishaya bhutam kalpate kusanaya. So sweet these verses, cute. Abba. Satata bimala bodham ananda rupam sametya upetya prapya, having gained, being yourself, knowing yourself. What is that? Which is satata, always, bimala bodha ananda rupa. Pure knowledge, bimala bodha. Bodha, knowledge, bimala, bigata maloyasmat, where there is no limitation. You get this pure knowledge of the Absolute that you are, satata ananda rupam, always blissful. Understand? You must do it by yourself. Are you getting that point, please? That is why, you don't need to be told again and again, sit down, sit down, sit down. Yeah, babies, when you start, yes, true. But after some time, is it necessary to tell you that? Why? You find the happiness in yourself. Where shall you go? Your mind automatically takes you. Why are you getting lost there? Just to be. Automatically you withdrawn to yourself. Automatically. In that withdrawal, there is no hatred for the creation, but there is a happiness with yourself. Understand? I have nothing against the creation, but I am no more searching for happiness there. I have nothing against the body. I have nothing against anybody. That is why it so happens, such people don't get much involved in many things, because with the least, you take the path of least resistance. Most of the time. Most of the time, such a person who is happy with himself will take the path of least resistance. Why? If somebody says, this is mine, okay, you take it, I don't want it. I can't give you, okay, keep it with yourself, it's all right. Whereas that is why the religions which are based on ignorance, not the bliss here and now, they can be very vicious, because for them achievements is just like a man who wants to reach a goal, he wants to be the chief executive. So this fellow wants to be chief of that religious organization. So for him it's a dream, it's a hierarchy. In absolute wisdom there is no hierarchy. Are you getting that? In absolute wisdom there is no hierarchy. So there is no question of trying, my guru is number one now, and he is the Brahman, I am the assistant Brahman, and this one is, idiotic Brahman, clerk Brahman, Darwan Brahman. Padili. There is no such stuff. Whereas in the hierarchy, the different color, different race, just like military, there are many religious outfits, you can see that. If you are in military, if you are a general, oh, everything red and gold. Then you come down, it comes down. When you are a soldier, nothing, no strap, no star, nothing. So you want to have that general dress, the red and the gold and the, oh boy, right? So if you want to be, the top in the world, in a religious organization also, you can see the dresses. Hierarchy. So there is a comparison, there is a competition. And to reach that place, you can do anything. If you have to convert 5 million, then you will be this. You wanted this much, you will be this. You will be doing this, you will be doing that. So more people, election, vote, everything. So they can be very aggressive. Why? If they don't become aggressive, they won't reach the place. Here, being with yourself is the absolute achievement. After this, with whom shall you compete for what? So you become very, very peaceful. Because there is no unnecessary competition. For the happiness sake. To keep somebody, make somebody comfortable, nice, you may give your life, you can give your attention. But you don't destroy people. You don't destroy anybody. That is why in this tradition, if you look at any time, people are going crazy, it is more for defense and never initiating an offensive. Always you are, defending yourself. Why? See, I am nothing, I won't go to your house to attack you. But if you come and attack me, what shall I do? You are teaching me how to fight. You are forcing me to fight. It's like these gundas. You are standing on the bus stop, for no reason he comes and knocks you out. So you thought by mistake his hand hit you. So you stand back. Again he hits you. Then you say, what's going on? I will do it. Who do you think you are? What do we do as a good man? Usually you leave the scene. Allow him to reign. Or you have to fight. What do? Aggressors, colonialists, religious or political, go to your door and fight with you. Why are you fighting? First place, why did you come? Nobody asks the question. Why? Because I defend my right to convert. What is this? Just imagine, I'm just suddenly becoming a little topical. You convert, you reserve your right to convert. Freedom, you say, what is language? Freedom of religion. Yes. You say freedom of religion, then why are you forcibly converting? Why are you doing it by, by temptation, manipulation? You want a freedom of conversion? Okay, put. This is what X says, this is Y, this is Z, this is philosophy. Take it, whichever one you like. That is freedom. If freedom is not, I say, okay, you can choose the chocolate. Wonderful. It's like interfaith dialogue. Why I don't go to these world parliaments and interfaith anymore? The whole color has changed. The person who is organizing powerful group in a particular religion or one or two religions, they have money, They have contact, they organize. Every religion is good. Interfaith dialogue. Every religion is good, but I am the best. Wonderful. Then why did you come here? You understand how pathetic it is. You can't be aggressive because it is not in your gene. It is not in your culture. Not to fight. See that every aggressive instrument, where was it discovered? The countries which fought. Nuclear machine, guns. All powerfully destructive instruments. Where was it discovered? In cultures that are heavily aggressive. Or else why should you discover anything? If you are a peaceful culture, what do you discover? Dance, drama, music, poetry, literature, rich literature. You don't want to fight with you. Who has the time to sharpen the... I have no time to sharpen the knife. Why? I am busy writing novel. Just think. You are busy writing novels. The other person is busy sharpening the sword. Then comes and attacks you. Takes over your culture completely. Why? With a pen, how are you going to fight? And because the person owns all the money in the world, he can purchase the writers also. Press. Publish as we want you to publish. History, as they say, is written by the victor, not the victim. And how does the victor write the history? As he chooses. You shall never find the truth in that. Understand? This culture is out of the world. Satata bimalam ananda rupam, yourself. Since you are always happy with yourself, you keep yourself away from every type of conflict. If there is a conflict, bind up. Please, I don't want, go. Even if a human relationship, if a person comes, come here, nothing wrong, please be here. So you relate to me, then you create problem for me. I say, I don't want it. No, you must. What is this must? I didn't want it. Why are you imposing yourself on me? If I don't want, you go. If I had gone for you, you should hit me. Did I go for you? No. Then don't tell me anything. You know, it is just like catching the people in scandal. What type of scandal? You go to the politician, which unfortunately is happening these days. Go to the politician, give him 10 million, then put up a camera. And you are telling him, I am giving it for a party, or I'll give it, but don't tell it to give anybody. You send a man or woman, a prostitute or something, then you try to, find out his strength, whether he is yielding to temptation or not. Who are you to do that? If suppose a woman comes and tells you, I won't tell anybody, come on, have a good time. A man comes and tell you, I won't tell, you won't tell, adult. So you think, it's no problem, you get in. But there is a TV camera taping it. Then you go and then show it to the, what is that? A world, see, what is he doing? Did I do or you came with it? That is not corruption. Do you understand the point? You are pushing the fellow into trouble. If you go for it, yes, you initiated the move. No, happy with myself. Satata vimala bodha ananda rupam tyaja jadamala upadhimetam sudure. This body full of dirt, he says. Why? Because just to say, don't identify. Meaning, it is dying, changing. If you hold on to it, you will be left in the lurch because it will go one day. So, shall we do it? That's what I told you. Contextual. When you are studying, you are preparing. Yes, that's what it is. Then, having known it, you will use it for some time until the body falls off. You don't hate it all the time. But knowing the nature of the body, you can't hold on. Just like, he gives an example which will make you vomit. You have bantavattu. Bantavastu means vomit. You have vomited something. Do you look back what you have vomited? That example, how nauseating it is. So once you give up the body, don't look at it again. Meaning, identify with again. And who is going to do that? Because identifying, I got into trouble. A thought comes, I did not know, got worked up, get into real trouble. No more. Let the thought come. Remember, caller ID. Are you getting that? Every thought is a caller ID. Choice is yours to do or not to do. And if by chance you go into that, kuschanaya smarana visaya bhutam kalpate kuschanaya, whatever you have given up, if you go into that again, it again brings you problem. Should you do that? Never. I'm happy with myself. I mean, only we shall see it tomorrow. The next verse. Tomorrow we shall see. Samulametat paridaya vanho sadatmani brahmani nirvikalpe tatasvayam nitya visuddha bodha Anandatmana tishtati vidvarishtaha. We'll see tomorrow, okay? It's so beautiful. Anandatmana vidvarishta vasati vidwan varishta, meaning one who, varyan varishta, the one who is supremely abiding in himself. Just a language of exaltation, where he says, the one who sees it, revels in himself, and no time gets affected by any role whatsoever.